much, but I am after that is yes. No, if there is a question that probably I know the answer immediately, only because I know. If not, okay. But it's only to be another check. Okay. If you can, I don't know, but if you can, you tell me. As you like. I go to take the chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the delay. I'd like to tell you about the internet is reconnected already. The connection address is 5G Unima, 5G Unima. The passcode is 1234567 8. I'll repeat. The 5Z Unima is the Wi-Fi address. 5Z. Yes. And the passcode is 1234567 8. That's it. Is there any questions? Please let me know if you feel free. Thank you.
The Wi-Fi is back on. The Wi-Fi network is 5G Unima or even 2G Unima, and the password is the same: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Please connect your Wi-Fi's now. Thank you.
she's in charge. She will just.
So everybody on the places, please. And did everybody connect to the internet meanwhile with the 5G Unima? 5G Unima. If you have problems, please raise your hand or go to the technicians.
There's the 5G Unima, and there's also Unima, and it's working too with the same code, but I don't know if it's a good thing to say to everyone.
Okay, no, I stay with the 5G. So it's 5G Unima, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think there's also another possibility to go just to Unima and then also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hello, I'm sorry. If for some reason you cannot connect to 5G Unima, please try just Unima the same password from 1 to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but just use Unima. And in 2 minutes, could you please raise a hand if you're still facing difficulties connect to internet? Thank you.
We're still having some connectivity issues. And Lucille, you wanted to have 5 minutes? Are you still there, Lucille? They're frozen. Yeah, but they're frozen. They're frozen. If you see them unfrozen, you can tell. I'm going to just check up on my
Oh, there she is again. Oh my guys. Okay, so Lucille, would you like to maybe I can sing a song. Lucille, could you give us your the budget in 5 minutes? Maybe we can hear you. Please give a try. Could you please pin Lucille Botson? it's good? It's good now? Okay. Lucille, do you hear me?
Oui, oui, je t'entends.
Ah,
J'entends quelqu'un.
perfect. Perfect. Please take your 5 minutes for the budget, for
Ok,
the
ok.
forecast.
Well, pardonnez-moi, je n'avais pas terminé en fait mon rapport. Je dois aller très vite et on me donne ces 5 minutes, donc je vais aller au plus important. On fait un exercice à chaque fois très compliqué parce qu'on se projette sur 4 ans. On doit donner ce cadre, hein, c'est dans nos statuts, et on ne le fait pas avec le nouveau comité exécutif. Donc c'est un petit peu incohérent parce qu'on ne connaît pas les projets qui vont émerger. Alors on a laissé avec Emmanuel quelque chose d'assez libre dans les contenus, en prévoyant bien évidemment des événements qui vont venir, qui vont être la préparation du 100e anniversaire. C'est quand même une occasion absolument extraordinaire de fêter notre association et de contribuer par les activités des centres nationaux, par les activités des commissions, à quelque chose de magnifique. C'est aussi l'occasion, et ça je le redis ici publiquement, c'est aussi l'occasion d'aller chercher des fonds, et pour nous, en France, bien évidemment, d'aller convaincre nos partenaires d'être à nos côtés et de nous donner la possibilité, sur ces 4 années qui vont venir, de nous donner les moyens de préparer ce 100e anniversaire de façon correcte. Vous avez tous dans le dossier mon rapport qui fait 4 pages, donc je ne vais pas me lancer dans cet exercice, c'est inutile. Je voudrais quand même, mais je ne peux pas terminer sans dire ma conviction très profonde que notre association a vraiment une chance inouïe. Elle a à la fois des membres expérimentés, bien évidemment, mais elle a surtout une jeunesse formidable. Et quand je vois le travail que fait Nastia avec la commission jeunesse, quand je vois des nouvelles générations avec Clément, c'est magnifique. Il y a des choses qui s'annoncent et qui vont être belles. Nous avons une vitalité absolument extraordinaire. Dans mon rapport, vous trouvez quand même toutes les actions importantes qui ont été faites pendant ma mandature, hein, et donc je voudrais quand même voilà, le dire, jeter un œil là-dessus parce que ça n'a pas été rien. En 2019, on a fait une exposition absolument formidable qui a tourné, qui retraçait l'histoire de l'UNIMA, par exemple, et j'ai des personnes à remercier pour terminer, hein, voilà. Donc vous voyez que je ne suis pas longue. Voilà, j'ai des personnes à remercier. Le premier collaborateur que j'ai rencontré sur mon chemin en tant que trésorière, c'est Fabrice Guillot. Il est dans la salle avec vous, et je voudrais vraiment le remercier très très publiquement ici parce qu'il m'a permis de débuter, hein, en tant que trésorière. Et il m'a remis quelque chose, alors comme je n'ai pas le temps, je ne vais pas le faire devant vous, il m'a remis quelque chose, hein, que voilà, je dois ouvrir ce cadeau après la fin de mon rapport. Donc je vous dirai ce que c'est après, j'ai l'impression que ce sont des livres. Il sait que j'aime beaucoup les livres, comme lui d'ailleurs. Idoia Otegui, avec laquelle j'ai travaillé, bien évidemment. Mon premier secrétaire général, c'était Jacques Trudeau. Ça a été finalement assez rapide. Donc, bonjour Jacques, à distance. Je suis très heureuse qu'il ait été nommé. Et puis, c'est Idoia Otegui, bien évidemment, avec laquelle j'ai travaillé au plus près. Vraiment, voilà, je veux et je tiens à la remercier. On l'a remerciée ce matin en tant que membre d'honneur, mais elle est beaucoup plus que ça. Voilà, elle a une force intérieure, une force qu'elle communique dans son travail, et elle a eu la gentillesse de me garder sur la commission du patrimoine, et voilà, j'étais très intéressée de continuer à ses côtés. Heu, j'ai déjà remercié Emmanuelle, hein, donc je vais le faire, à nouveau parce que sans elle, et je sais que je l'ai fait souffrir ce matin avec mon désordre de présentation, et donc je la remercie encore plus. J'ai essayé de l'appeler, on j'ai pas eu au téléphone, et bon voilà, en tout cas, merci, merci, merci. Je voudrais aussi saluer Dadi Pudumji, parce qu'il est dans la salle, il est là, et avec Dadi qui a été, mon président pendant très longtemps. Merci Dadi, parce que tu représentes, vous représentez, je dis «vous» parce que vous représentez une tradition absolument extraordinaire que j'ai eu l'occasion de découvrir en venant à New Delhi, assister à un festival, et toi, Dadi, tu es, un président qui a été, formidable, et voilà, je te remercie. Ça a été, bien sûr un très grand plaisir, hein, de travailler avec toi. Et puis Karen, parce que Karen, elle s'en va aussi, elle est comme moi et comme Mrs. Tangdayu. Nous nous en allons. Tito également, Tito Lorifice, qui a fait un passage, éclair. Là, heureusement, on l'a vu hier sur notre dernier comité exécutif. Donc, Karen, merci, hein, voilà, de ta présidence. On a travaillé aussi, ensemble avec des moments heureux et puis des moments, moins heureux, mais on les oublie parce qu'il y a un futur, qui est radieux, hein, voilà, il y a un très beau futur pour l'UNIMA. Merci donc à tous, je suis désolée, lisez le rapport, lisez le rapport, et en tout cas, à vite, hein, puisque je continue avec vous, je serai le plus possible avec vous. Voilà, merci encore. Merci.
Yes, thank you, Lucille. Svetlana, and where are we at now?
Yes, thank you, Karen. Shall I come or I can speak from here?
Come, please.
First of all, I would like to thank you for the patience. Sometimes it is difficult with technical issues. We have all faced them. So thank you for your patience. I would just like to tell you for the quorum, for the first vote that we did, that it was a test vote for the quorum. We had 126 emails sent. Out of them, 104 logged in the system, they logged in. Out of them, 93 voted, which means we do have a quorum and we can continue voting. And bravo, I think that's a success. I would suggest that I open the first votes that we do have on our agenda. The first one would be to vote the change of the agenda. You can all see it in the upcoming votes. When I sit, I will open it. It will be available for you to vote. And the other twos would be the report of the General Secretary and the report of the Treasurer, which we heard already. So those will be the three next votes that I will open. And but first, thank you for this. Yes, I do realize that it is possible that you are facing internet difficulties. Are you still? If you can give me 1 second to check with our team, I will come back to you in a second.
But the majority can accept it or they cannot accept it. Yeah, we can. Has two motions, general motions. I think we want to have a vote for a different system of voting and different, I don't know, agenda. Yeah, the problem is that say we let him speak, yes, of course, and then is it you're saying he wants to have a vote on he wants to have a motion on something. He just announced this? Yeah, he wants to raise his hand and he said that he prepared that yesterday already. Well, I mean, we can't do anything until we have the voting numbers. We can't vote on the agenda. I mean, I guess we have to let them speak. And I mean, we are supposed to finish in 1 hour. Yeah. No, less than 1 hour. Yes, let's let Fabrice speak.
So in order to continue somehow, there have been two persons who would like to take the mic.
We're also thinking that those who cannot get connected for those votes.
Yeah,
raise their hands.
we will see.
Just do the,
Yes.
you know, the
Okay, so there's Fabrice.
Moi, je m'adresse plus particulièrement à la commission des statuts. On ne peut pas priver les centres nationaux, les représentants, d'une nuit de repos. C'est bien marqué dans les statuts que pour le moment, il y aura qu'une ville de candidate. Donc on peut se passer, à la rigueur, il y aura juste une ville de candidate, donc on peut se passer de ça. Mais ça n'est pas possible d'avoir le même jour les professions de foi des présidents, des secrétaires généraux et du qu'est-ce qu'il y a encore du trésorier le même jour et puis voter 2-3 points après. C'est pas possible ça. Il faut laisser une nuit pour que les gens puissent se consulter, se concerter. Je sais bien que ça ne plaît pas trop à la commission des statuts, mais et puis ce que je voulais dire aussi, comme les élections des 10 conseillers supplémentaires ne sont pas formalisées encore. Donc là, c'est les anciens secrétaires, les anciens conseillers supplémentaires qui votent, si j'ai bien compris.
Thank you, Fabrice.
Faut le dire.
Thank you, Fabrice. The next is Terence. Terence, please.
I just wanted to ask and check. Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to check before we vote on the change to the schedule and voting windows change. I just wanted to clarify gender. I asked this yesterday already. I just wanted to clarify on everyone's behalf and also the Fishing Fresh organizers. And eventually, when we invite everyone to Fishing Fresh on Thursday, I just wanted to clarify that Agenda 19, motions included in the Congress documents, does this include all motions all the way to page 251, including ideas and proposals, commissions, working plan, all the way to the end? Is that all wrapped up within Agenda 19? Or does it spill over to 23?
You are speaking about something that is really, that had a lot of discussion and reflection, because to have a motion, the motion must be very clear. It must be like one sentence or one sentence with, well, it must be very clear. And all these ideas and proposals, how we call them in the dossier, who were sent as motions, in our eyes are no motions, but we will discuss all these things in the proposals and ideas during the discussion of the working plan, during the discussion of which commissions do we want to have in the future. So everything that is there will be discussed during the working plan session.
So just to confirm, that is Agenda 26 and 25 on plenary session 5. Is that correct? Just for everyone's clarity. Thank you.
Let me have a quick look. It is 26, yes, and 25, yes. Because everything else. Also, no. There are. But can we decide what we vote on now? Because we are running out of time. We are now neither voting on the agenda.
Excusez-moi, je voudrais poser une question. Est-ce que je peux?
Who is this? Alessandra?
Yes.
Yes, please go ahead, Alessandra.
Ok, merci. Je voulais juste demander, puisqu'il y a les votes qui sont ouverts, il y a certains votes qui sont déjà ouverts, mais nous n'avons pas encore voté l'élection du secrétaire et du président des sessions du Congrès. Est-ce qu'il ne faudrait pas commencer par ce vote?
Yes, Alessandra, we are just trying to figure out. Yes. Yes, we would like to try to start with the first vote, which is on the agenda. This is the vote on change to schedule and voting windows, because we need to get along with our agenda. And then after that, there will be the election of a managing president. And we were just thinking about if we, for today, can propose that the people online vote with their digital hands, and the people here present vote with a card, but we must be sure that these are only those who are councillors. So how are we going to guarantee this? Because not everybody can just raise the hand and is not a councillor. Sorry, I need to be correct.
Sorry, may I?
Yes, Idoia.
Are there prepared proper cards?
No, we don't have cards.
Can you answer to me?
It seems as we do not have cards.
So I'm sorry, but I don't agree. If there are not proper cards, how do you control that they are voting the people that can vote?
Yes, I agree with Idoia. Oh, the Wi-Fi is
I'm
back.
sorry, can I ask a question to the elections committee? Maybe it is possible to do all today's voting be kind, that we can vote later today, for example. So we go all through the agenda and just vote in 24 hours for only today's points, if it's possible.
Let's wait if the elections committee, what they recommend.
I recommend the following then. You're absolutely right. If you have one result, it will be this is the official so we can start the discussion. No, we will do that tomorrow after the managing president has been elected. It's the agenda vote and the both reports. That should be a vote then. But can you change that to a B? Yeah, why not? No, only those agenda and the both reports. Only those these three. The rest
All right. So we have a decision because something must be decided. The elections committee will change the first votes, that is the agenda, it is the report of the general secretary, and it is the report of the treasurer. These three votes will be changed into B votes. That means you here present will have time until this midnight. What is that for the others? They must look. So it's some hours. You will have some hours to vote on all these 7 hours. 7 hours from now to vote on the first 3 votes, which will be opened soon. And we start tomorrow with the election, and we give time for the technical team, the staff, to solve our technical problems. And we start tomorrow with the election of the managing president. So we hope tomorrow everything will be fine. And we really sincerely apologize for all this. You know, it's not our fault, but still someone needs to apologize. Pierre-Alain?
Pardon. J'ai une proposition, c'est de profiter du moment qu'on a maintenant pour expliquer qu'est-ce que c'est les 10 conseillers supplémentaires et comment on fait pour présenter des conseillers supplémentaires, de manière à ce que les gens, tous les gens qui sont présents ici, ils puissent réfléchir jusqu'à minuit en disant, voilà, moi, j'ai envie de présenter cette personne ou celle-ci. Et comme ça, demain matin, on a directement la liste des personnes qui sont proposées, qui sont candidats pour les élections aux conseillers supplémentaires.
That's a very good idea, Pierre. Thank you very much. So to explain to you the additional councillors and the procedure how to nominate them. It is only allowed for councillors to nominate an additional counselor. That also means it is not allowed for additional counselors to nominate an additional counselor. Only counselors can do this. And you can only nominate one person, which must be from a different national center than your own. And the first, how many? 10? Is it 10? The 10 people with the highest number will be elected. And if you have already thought about additional counselors, if you already have names, we could really list them. So, all right. So is someone there who could write down the proposals and check the correctness? Who is going to, are you going to write it down, Harriet? That would be great. So, Cambly Aguilar from Costa Rica has a proposal for an additional counselor. Who?
Manuel Moran, USA.
Manuel Moran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now,
He's from the USA, so keep this in mind. Oh, well, we have to vote, so that's...
so I tried, huh? Elena?
Roberta Colombo from Italy.
Just a minute. Elena proposes Roberta Colombo. Gianni?
Patricia Soro.
Gianni from South Africa proposes Patricia Soro from, Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast.
Did you say Patricia?
Did you say Badrissa?
Patricia.
But
Yeah.
he's...
Is he a counselor? He's not a counselor.
Soro.
Okay.
Soro Patricia.
Soro Patricia.
Okay. Yes. Soro Badrissa.
Côte d'Ivoire.
Okay. So who else do we have? Terence, I see you. Don't worry. You will all be...
I propose Dimitri Carter.
Okay.
Dimitri Carter, USA.
Terence from Singapore proposes Dimitri Carter from USA. So next
Yes,
one, because your micro is there.
Yes, I propose Ting Ting Lam.
Who? Sorry, we couldn't hear.
Ting Ting Lam.
Ting Lan from Macau. Hmm?
So we have Jim Morrow.
Okay, Jakob Hora, Czech Republic. Just if any of these people become elected onto the next executive committee, they might be elected, one of the 10, but if they are elected onto the executive committee, they will be removed and the next person on the list will take over, because they already had voting rights.
Ruth Brockhausen from Germany.
I propose Livia Kroflin from Croatia.
Yeah. And the same thing, Livia is a candidate for the EC. If she is elected, then she will not be an additional councillor.
Yes.
The next one will bump up.
Peter from Bulgaria. I would like to nominate Edin Kmetash from Bosnia.
You're not, okay. Are you a councillor at present? No, okay. Bosnia-Herzegovina, Edin Kmetash. Jacques?
Aquí. Carles.
Carles from Spain.
Catalonia.
And then Dimitri.
I propose Roberta Colombo from Italy.
She's already elected. Dimitri Jagenot.
Dimitri Jagenot proposes Omar from Argentina.
So, Omar, you're
Alvarez.
not a councillor?
Alvarez.
Okay.
Can I propose? Yeah.
Yes.
I propose Chen Xiangheng from China.
She's already, is she?
Is
No.
it?
No,
she's not.
Teng Teng?
No, it's not Teng Teng. It's someone else. But we did not get the name of your nominate?
Shan Hong.
Oh.
Chen Shan Hong.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Clément, please.
Yeah, please. So I'm Clément. I propose Nastasia Pankratova from Belarus. I give her name by mail a few days before. Thank you.
Nastasia?
From
Nastasia
Belarus.
Pankratova.
Belarus, huh?
Yes, Belarus.
All right. So we have...
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Oh.
Katarina Klančnik-Cutar, Slovenia. I propose Suzy Lopez.
From Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody else?
So I would
many
like
are
to
there?
ask all these people who have been nominated if they are all right. Or are there any online proposals
Yeah,
from
online.
No, does not look like that. So I would ask all those people who were nominated if you would be elected,
Can you hear
if
me?
you would like
Yes,
to.
I do. I would like to nominate
Kata?
someone. Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Kata.
hello.
Yes.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to nominate Jean-Marie from USA.
Jean-Marie
From USA.
Kevins. Jean-Marie Kevins from the USA.
Yes.
Thank you, Kata. Anybody else online? No, it doesn't. Well,
We will check this out. We will check
Yeah.
this out, the correctness.
again, if there is a vote and one USA gets higher than the other two, yeah, we might need more people to recommend people.
Karen, I think this is good what we are doing right now, but we are eating into the time of the awards, Heritage Certification
Yeah.
Awards, which is at 5 onwards.
Yes, we are in time. We are in time.
No,
fine.
it's already
yeah,
5
but
o'clock.
yeah, we are almost done. Daria?
Daria?
Yeah, I want to propose Tina Suhonen from Norway.
Tina Suhonen. Is she a councillor?
We will check this out.
Well, if she's a councillor, she's.
But but check, of course.
No.
Okay. So we have a lot of names.
Any more names?
If this is not the case, I would propose. You want to read through the list once more?
Yeah.
But we have the list and we can check it. We don't have so much time. Is that all right, Carrier? Okay, you'll be quick.
This is the list of proposals. Manuel Moran from the USA, Roberto Colombo from Italy, Soro Badrisa from the Ivory Coast, Dimitri Carter from the USA, Tenten Lam from China, Jakob Ora from Czech Republic, Livia Croflin from Croatia, Edin Kmetas from Bosnia, Omar Alvarez from Argentina, Chan Hong Chen from China, Nastasia Pakratova from Belarus, Suzy Lopez from Mexico, Jean-Marie Kevins from the USA, Tina Suhonen from Finland, Norway.
Okay, we are closing the session because there's dinner and there is the award ceremony. And I'll just. So, do you all want to go? This is the plenary one is closed, and during the dinner, which will be here in the end of the hall, we will be holding the award ceremony once you have your food. I hope you'll be allowed to bring your food here to the tables, because we will be conducting the award ceremony here on stage.
Please do not forget to vote. Yeah, please go into your devices some hours later and vote for the first 3 votes that will be opened. And tomorrow we start again at 9:30, and I ask you to be here a little bit before so you can check all your internet Wi-Fi things, connections. Thank you.
one final thing from my behalf. In your profiles, in just 15 minutes, you will find on the right part documents. If you have already voted, that's okay, because it was initially A votes and we transformed them into B votes, so you have enough time to go to your rooms to vote, to be able to do that. You will find a document there saying how much time you have to vote. It's until midnight, but I want to make sure that everybody has this information. I just wanted to share that with you. If you have already voted, that is okay. Your vote counts. We'll just close the sessions at midnight. Thank you all, and see you very soon.
And there is a 15-20 minutes break. We're going to meet at 5:20 here to start the ceremony. Thank you.
You were staying here. Don't forget that the buses, what time are the buses taking us to the opening ceremony of the Congress, and that is leaving. Oh, wait there. Let me find the paper.
So for the opening ceremony for the art market, after the award ceremony finishes around 6:45, we will go to the bus, and we will then head out towards the art market.
Didi, what time will the bus leave? Does it leave at 6:45?
6:50.
6:50.
Yeah.
So it leaves at 6:50. So be there by 16:45.
And just to inform you,
18:45. 6:50 p.m. Correct? Huh?
I just voted. That was really a fantastic experience. I voted.
Okay, how do I do it? I tried to do it.
Oh, please do not forget to leave the interpretation devices on the table if you leave the room. Thank you. I have an extra announcement to make regarding the opening ceremony. It's within walking distance, so you don't all have to take the bus. If you feel like walking, we can just walk to the opening ceremony as well. Thank you. can I please have your attention? We would like to test again the internet. So if everybody could go and log in on either 5G Unima or just Unima, and the password this time is A exclamation mark 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Thank you. If you could do it right now, that would be wonderful. We would like to see how the network holds up when a lot of people go onto it at the same time. So if you could please connect right now, thank you very much. It's AL. The password is AL exclamation mark as in the actual sign. And then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Thank you. Apologies. It's A exclamation mark. It's not AL. It's A exclamation mark, the actual sign, and 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8.
except for I will have Aneta. She will give. Oh. Can I just make a couple of announcements about the award ceremony? This is just, excuse me.
People are eating.
Okay. So do that, but how long do they have?
I told them 20 minutes.
Okay.
반드시 동시에 해야 된다고. 그래야 지금 내가 그걸 확인할 수 있어. 내가 저 사람이랑 확인을 해야 되니까 반드시 다 지금 접속해서 되는지 확인해야 돼.
Okay. I would like to ask everybody one more time to connect to the Wi-Fi. We need a lot of people to connect at the same time. So if you could go and try to connect on your devices, one of them at least. 5G Unima or just Unima. And the password is A exclamation mark 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. As I said, we need a lot of people to connect at the same time so we can check the network. Thank you.
Can Daddy Pudumji join us? Does anybody see him? Can you join us, Daddy, please?
Could I please have the Heritage Awardees back up here on stage? Nargis representing Alain Lecoq, Roberta Colombo, Sujimoto Kazuhiti, Nakaochi Masako. If you're still eating, quickly finish. Sorry about this. Minani, I don't have my glasses. Kimio, Nishikawa Koryu the fifth, Daejin Kim Moon Nam, Jong Im Park, Alejandro Yara Villaseñor, and the Moro Odemo Barriga Verde ladies, and James Webster.
So we're calling the... on appelle les... Une seconde. On appelle, s'il vous plaît, les gens qui reçoivent les prix du patrimoine en scène. Esperamos las personas que reciben los premios de patrimonio o premio, no sé, a venir y sentarse como esta mañana. Non, non. Oui, mais je sais, mais tu fais la salle où on a fait comme si tu étais à l'envers. Okay. Should I be reading this while you're herding people? No,
because I'm talking also about the
Daddy. Daddy, please.
The introduction, what we're going to be doing today, I'll be rushing through our script. And we're celebrating two special awards. The first, we will be celebrating, again, the Heritage Awards. And the difference is, in this ceremony, they'll be receiving their certificates. We will also be celebrating the Premier Award of UNIMA, which is the Members of Honor. And we're going to obviously celebrate Members of Honor 2025. But we're also going to mention the Members of Honor 2021 because they did not receive their certificate because it was an online congress. And we have 3 of our Members of Honor 2025 here with us. So they will receive their award. And we have 2 of the Members of Honor, one who is the President of Honor, Dadi Padamji. They are here. So in total, we have 5 awardees, 4 of the Members of Honor, 1 President of Honor, for those 2025 and 2021 awardees. There are friends of awardees who will collect. After we have our ceremony, I will hand you the envelope with the certificate and a couple of pages with some personal thank yous and celebrating how wonderful you are. So you won't come up. The only people who will be receiving their certificates on stage are our 12 Heritage Awardees and our 4 members of honor and our 1 living president. Okay, just a very brief, because you're all eating, a bit of a background. As you heard earlier, this award was established in 2015, the Heritage Award, by UNAMA's General Secretary at that time, Jacques Trudeau. And the 3 recipients, there were only three who received this award, were Yaya Coulibaly from Mali, Danae Kanlanfe from Togo, and Weri Liking from Cameroon/Côte d'Ivoire. Idoya is the current president, and there are 37 recipients of the award for this year. And those recipients come from 13 countries. And as we heard earlier today, this time Africa was not represented, but this will happen every 4 years. The Heritage Award coinciding with the Congress, the same with the members of honor. And so from the 13 countries from the Asia Pacific, 6 came from India, 2 from Indonesia, 4 from Japan, and 3 from Korea, as well as from Pacific nations, New Zealand 1, and also Hawaii, part of USA, but it is a Pacific island. From Latin America, there were 1 from Brazil, 1 from Mexico. From Europe, 1 from France, 8 from Italy, 2 from Netherlands, 1 from Portugal, and 6 from Spain. So we have that little video. Did the video show? Anyway, now the second award is the UNAMA Members of Honor and our President of Honor. This is our greatest recognition. And these awards are announced once every 4 years at the Congress. And they have significantly, the awardees, contributed to the puppetry arts and have reached UNAMA both nationally and internationally. It's like a lifetime achievement award. And consider this like you have another 3+ years to prepare for the next Congress. Look at your masters, your innovators, your very, very special people. They can be your National Centre's candidates for the next 2029. And these are some of the criteria that and it's not exclusive, but these are examples of criteria by which a candidate for this award is nominated and elected. So 1, unusually strong and effective advocacy of puppetry that has promoted or sustained its growth and acceptance. The next, the application of puppetry in challenging contexts to address pressing social needs and issues within communities. The next, the founding of an institution, a school, or important festival that makes higher and broader contributions to the practice of puppetry. Another, internationally recognized masters of masters, whose contributions to puppetry are deep and abiding. Another, highly regarded senior practitioners whose work has sustained traditional puppetry, particularly in challenging circumstances. Another criteria, researchers, writers, and curators whose work has contributed significantly to the understanding and appreciation of the art of puppetry. And then another, the creation of a new technique or a performance style which is broadly adopted or proves highly influential. And another, innovators who are credited with introducing the art of puppetry into a new country or context. And some people might have done several of those, but this gives you an idea of the kind of the caliber of your people who you would like to be candidates for the next by 2029. So. As far as the 16 members of honor for this year, there were 16 from 15 countries. So Brazil, Bulgaria, Belgium, that was one, born in Bulgaria and living in Belgium. Canada, Chile, China, Colombia, Czech Republic, Finland, India, Iran, Netherlands, Poland, Slovenia, Spain, and USA. And I already have said something, gave a very brief bio, so I will mainly just give their name and maybe a few words for each, as their pictures are displayed here on the screen. And as I said, we will also honor two of the members here in person who were 2020 recipients, and then the remaining 8 members, the friends here, will take back, like Peter Wilson, will take back to the country to give the awards to themselves or to their families. Some of our members from 2021 and 2025 have since passed. So now I will just go, and Dadi, our President of Honor, he is going to be handing the awards over while I announce them. So first of all, Heritage awardees, this is them here.
Launch the video.
And could we please have the, see, they didn't do the video. Yeah. Video, please. It's just a little zoom. Okay, you've got the thing. Okay, Alan Lecoq and Nagas will receive the award, and he has worked tirelessly since on paper theatre, also known as toy theatre in USA and I think in Great Britain. And so, could you all please? Oh, you've all clapped. You could clap again. Thank you, Nagas. Thank you, Alan. And next we got Roberta Colombo, the Casa delle Marionette from Ravenna, Italy. And they representing the brothers Monticelli, representatives of those enduring family, several hundred years old tradition. Thank you, Roberta. And Irene is the next generation, 4th, 5th, how many? 5? Maybe 5 generations? Maybe. Thank you. Now we move to Japan. Sujimoto Kazuhiti for Hakko Mawashi puppet tradition of Tokushima. And he has devoted his life to preserving and teaching this this tradition. You saw some images and you saw some of the puppets. Congratulations. Thank you. And now we have a Nakauchi Masako. Again, a Hakomawashi puppet tradition of Tokushima, Japan. And she has worked together with Minami Kimiyo, who will come next, for over 20 years to revive and expand this tradition that goes back several hundred years. Now we have Minami Kimiyo, also Hakomawashi puppet tradition of Tokushima. And she, working with Nakauchi Masako, have again working to revive and expand this centuries-old tradition. And now, still from Japan, Nishikawa Koryo V is the head of the Hachioji Kuruma Ningyo troupe in Hachioji, Japan. It too is a couple hundred years old of Kuruma Ningyo or card puppetry. He has been essential in sustaining and expanding this tradition form. Next, we travel to Korea, and we start with our young Dejin from the Kokdogaksi Norum Puppets. And he's a youngish puppeteer, puppet maker, who has brought traditional Korean puppetry to the public through his many innovative workshops and creative new works. Now, Nam Ki-moon, also Kokdogashi Norum Puppetry, is the last surviving puppeteer puppet maker from a legendary traditional Korean puppetry family. He is the teacher of young Dae-jin and many other traditionally trained puppeteers. Still in Korea and representing Park Jong-im. This is a national intangible cultural heritage holder. She has kept this traditional Korean foot mask puppet play alive through difficult times. She saved Baltal from extinction. Whoa. Now we move to Latin America, to Mexico, with Alejandro Yara Villaseñor, and he has continued the ancestral tradition of puppetry in his country and laid the foundations of the National Puppet Museum of Huamantla. He has also researched and disseminated the ancient origins of puppets in Mesoamerica. Now we go to Spain. And this is the Moro or Demo Mariga Verde group, association. And we have Comba Campoy and Larraitz Uruzola representing. And they together created this association for the recovery of the popular Galician puppet character Barriga Verde, ensuring its transmission to new generations. And now James Webster and in MOH. From New Zealand. James tells us that the late Hirini Melbourne was the man who credited with awakening those sleeping instruments. He spoke of the use of Teonga Puoro in collaboration with the performance of karateo. And James has taken an innovative approach by giving the karateo a voice by carving them into musical instruments. Oh. Yes, and I want to know if, hey Dom, you could just show that slide, you know, those pictures, because it has the 37 Heritage Awardees. It doesn't matter, no. Just show them, because only 12 are here and there's 25 who aren't here. Yes, and while she's doing that, if people want to take photos of our awardees, Heritage Awardees, that is an opportunity. So, hey, Dom, can you show the pictures of all of those Heritage Awardees? So here is Alan. She was supposed to show them when I was giving my No, we don't have the same order. Yes, just I know, but I told them. Okay, now, okay. If you would like to go to your seats, please. Can I now have Jacques Trudeau, Tang Dayu, Kathy Foley. Please come to the stage. These are 3 of our 16 members of honor 2025 who are here in Chuncheon. Could you please sit down? We've got the rose between the 2 thorns. Yes. Could we have the video, please? The bzzz. And hey, Dam, while I, read one by one, you will show those photographs, right? Okay, we're going to start with Jacques Trudeau from Canada. And again, as you know, he's a dancer, he's an actor, puppeteer, former president of AQM, first president of UNIMA Canada, councillor, member of UNIMA's Executive Committee, founder of UNIMA's North America Commission, president of UNIMA's Heritage Commission, and UNIMA General Secretary from 2008 to 2016. Bravo, Jacques! Congratulations, come and get your award. And they get these too? Do they get these? And the people who are here can speak.
Is that true? Merci beaucoup. C'est un immense honneur pour moi, après avoir travaillé 12 ans à l'UNIMA, au comité exécutif, et 8 ans comme secrétaire général. Je voudrais remercier UNIMA Canada, Sabrina. Je voudrais remercier le comité exécutif de l'UNIMA qui a accepté ma candidature. J'ai une pensée spéciale pour 3 personnes qui ont été vraiment mes grandes inspirations. Je pense à Jacques Félix, à Margareta Nicolescu et au professeur Henryk Jurkowski. Alors, je pense à eux très fort et je suis sûr que vous aussi, c'est des gens inoubliables qui ont tellement apporté à l'UNIMA. Alors, merci encore. Mon ami Dadi Podunji, avec qui j'ai travaillé pendant 12 ans, qui est une inspiration aussi, et Karen Smith, qui est une personne extraordinaire, qui a beaucoup travaillé pour l'encyclopédie et tout. Alors, merci à tous. Merci beaucoup.
Merci, Jacques. Jacques, stay. Yeah, you got to stay. There'll be plenty of photo opportunities. Oh, oops, sorry. Okay, our next 2025 Member of Honor, Tang Dayu from China. She was a Ping Opera actress, and she performed for the Chengdu Ping Opera troupe, and she had played lead roles in over 20 classical dramas. And then for about over 60 years, she has served the performing arts in her country as a director, administrator, producer, and mentor. She's dedicated to China's puppet theatre, showcasing the art internationally through festivals, museums, curations, and training. As a member of UNIMA's Executive Committee and as president of UNIMA's Asia Pacific, she was the one who successfully organized the UNIMA Congress, 21st Congress in Chengdu, China. And many of us met for the first time in Chengdu. So you brought many of us together, Tang Dayu. Thank you. As you know, she has been the president of the Asia Pacific Commission, and for the last 13 years. Our next Member of Honor who is here, 2025 Member of Honor, is Kathy Foley from USA. Oh, sorry. Can we have Tang Dayu first of all say something? Sorry, I was jumping the gun. Aaron.
非常感谢国际牧联，感谢我们的执委会，感谢所有国际牧联的所有的成员单位。我更要感谢中国中心的所有的老前辈。我是站在巨人的肩上成长起来的，所以我感谢所有的人。同时呢，我只有自己更好的努力、更好的工作来回报大家。谢谢大家，感谢大家。
I will translate. So thank you, UNIMA. Thank you, all every members of UNIMA. Thank you, executive committee members, and thank you all the artists and And also, I would like to thank all the masters artists in China. I'm just standing on the shoulders of them, and only thing I can do is to work hard and contribute to puppetry in order to repay for all the other things they have done.
更要感谢木偶，是木偶把我们连接在一起，木偶连接友谊，木偶连接情谊。所以我们要感谢我们的老祖宗，我们的木偶皮影艺术。我们只有团结起来，把我们的木联搞得更好，所以我们的事业才会更加辉煌。谢谢大家，我们加油努力，让木联更好的成长。谢谢。
And let's all be grateful to the art of puppetry. And it's the puppetry that connect us together, connect all the things together. And we should be grateful to our ancestors, to this Asian art. And so let's work together to make Unima great and greater. Thank you.
Thank you, Aaron, and thank you, Tang Dayu. Now back to Kathy Foley from the US. So she's internationally recognized as a specialist in Asian performing arts, theater director, university professor, researcher and writer with a focus on puppet and mask theater, and American Dalang, considered the first female to perform Balinese wayang in Bali. So she created a movement. After her, in the 70s, women in Bali were performing wayang. And her contributions to the performing arts, like everybody else we have seen and know of, is phenomenal. Her many years of service to UNIMA is equally impressive, nationally as a member and past president of UNIMA USA, internationally as a member of 3 UNIMA commissions. As author, translator, and editor, she's worked on the Asian Theatre Journal for many, many years, Puppetry International Research, which is a new journal coming out of UNIMA USA, and UNIMA's Trilingual World Encyclopedia of Puppetry Arts, WEPA, and she will continue to be working with me on the next update, which we hope to get as much as we can by 2029. So thank you. You have contributed extensively to scholarship and knowledge of these manifold arts.
Thank you. I'm up here on the stage, but I stand on the shoulders of giants. All of you who have created all of the wonderful work that I've taught my students about and had tried to have the same kinds of creativity, beauty, aesthetic appreciation, knowledge of heritage. We are just students. We learn from you. We learn from your research. I want to thank especially the people in the UNIMA USA who nominated me, and especially some of the counselors who are back there in the room and who I learned from. Kurt Hunter, Claudia Ornstein, Dimitri Garter, and online, Jean-Marie Keevan, people here on the stage, Karen Smith, Dadi Padumji, Tang Dayu, Jacques Trudeau. These are the people who inspire us. You were sitting in the audience, Miguel, or whatever, meeting you, reading your work, seeing it, even if it's only a video online, searching into the past to envision a future for my students, for the work that we've done in performance in the schools and the universities. This is a wonderful organization. When we work together, we are strong and we bring the beautiful puppets, or they bring us to life and beauty. It is that beauty that we are working to make manifest. We live in a world where wars and everything else, economics, politics, attempts to drive us apart, use UNIMA to drive us together to embrace and raise your puppets high to sing the glory of being human.
Could you write that down and send it to us all so we can share it when we have to give speeches? That is iconic. We're going to continue now. We've continued with the slides of the other 13 members of honor for 2025. Nina Malikova from the Czech Republic, one of the foremost historians of Czech puppet theatre, author, translator, editor. And Nina, she is one of my mentors, one of my people I look up to. So here is Nina. Our next is Denise de Santos from Brazil. Puppeteer, artist, co-creator with Ismin Lima, fellow promoter of Teatro Lambe Lambe, the theatrical phenomenon which spread through Brazil and throughout the world. And I know of at least one person here who has embraced that. She is Bonnie Kim has. Oh, wonderful. Afterwards, yes. And the next is Ranjana, and she's very special. I've been working with her since 1982. Ranjana, puppeteer, playwright, director, co-founder of a puppet company, producer of the first Indian children's TV featuring puppets, teacher. She pioneered the use of puppetry as a medium in education, development and therapy. Past president of UNAMA and member of 5 UNAMA commissions. And I worked with her for 10 years in the 1980s and then the early 2000s. And she took me under her wing, even though I spoke no Hindi. And she is just phenomenal. The next, Chiro Gomez Acevedo from Colombia. What a good-looking guy. Even he's pretty cool. Anyway, he is an actor, playwright, director, and producer, considered one of the most active puppeteers in Colombia during the past 50 years. And I've seen, he sent me photographs of about 40 of his puppets. They are beautiful, incredibly detailed, and so well crafted. I'm very impressed. Now we have Zara Kiali Sabri from Iran. Theatre director, founder director of her own theatre company, set designer, scriptwriter, puppeteer, university lecturer. She's contributed to modern Iranian puppet theatre with her distinctive theatrical language and a pacifist philosophy. Now we have Agata Freya from Slovenia. And she's a painter, university art history professor, scenographer, puppet designer, builder, and she's dedicated her art to creating puppets and sets for puppet theatres in the Balkans. And I hope you know who she is. Her husband is Edi Majoran, as I said earlier today, a 2008 member of honor. He's a very well-known theatre puppet theatre director. Now the next, Stanislav Dubrava from Czech Republic, the most cuddliest man in UNAMA, puppeteer, director, member of many Czech theatres and cultural foundations. He serves as a board member and councillor of the Czech National Centre and has served on UNAMA's executive committee for many decades. And next, Marjut Tawas from Finland. Producer, researcher, theatre critic, lecturer, author, puppetry consultant in Finland. She develops vocational training for puppeteers in the Nordic countries and Baltic states, served on the board of UNAMA Finland, was international councillor, and contributed articles on Finnish puppetry for the WEPA, as well as many other publications. And next, Marek Vaskil, who's got the best collection of skull caps. Internationally renowned puppet theatre historian, critic, author, theatre and festival director, professor of puppetry. a member of Polunama and Unama International, and has served graciously and wonderfully on the executive committee. Now we go back to Latin America with Elizabeth Guzman Flores from Chile. Traditionally trained puppeteer with a degree in folklore, playwright, designer, educator, and manager, founder and director of several international festivals in Chile, recipient of national and international awards, and she employs puppetry for education and community welfare. Neville Tranter is next. Living in Netherlands and Netherlandia, but we also take him in, we see him also as Australian. And he's internationally renowned, as you know, solo actor, puppeteer, director, performing for adult audiences, founder of Stuffed Puppet Theatre, a collaborator on opera productions. Now, Berserker Ostanova from Brussels, born in Belgium, born in Bulgaria. Puppeteer, director and playwright with the family theatre Théâtre Royal du Perrochet, directed by her husband François Jagenot, and now, as you know, is run by, led by their son, Dimitri. And her work was a fusion of Eastern and Western European puppet traditions. I just want to say that, as I said, I might have said at the beginning, there are longer biographies of these and many other members of honor in the new magazine, Unama magazine, which will be launched. And that's one of the projects of the WEPA committee, is all of the members of honor and heritage awardees, they will have biographies in the WEPA that will be ready by 2029. We will start that shortly. And I'll end with Idoia Otegi, who is here with us. And she is online, arts administrator, co-founder and director of Topic, and the Titareje International Puppet Festival in Tolosa, General Secretary, President, Council of Unama Federación España, coordinate 2016 Unama Congress and Festival in Tolosa, and the festival also in San Sebastián. Internationally, served as president of Unama's elections committee, and all of you who are doing elections, you know how much work goes into that. Member of its Finance Commission and the Publication and Communication Commission. And of course, she was General Secretary of Unama and now President of the Heritage Commission and reactivated these Heritage Awards. What we're going to do now with Aneta, if you could come up here.
Yes.
There you are. Yeah. We're also going to introduce again the two of the people who won awards in 2021. As you know, the Congress was online, and none of those 10 awardees received a certificate, so now they're going to get a lovely new one. And so two are here, and Aneta will tell you who they are, and after that we will just show the photos of the other 8 members.
Thank you, Karen. Yes, first of all, I would like to say that your speeches, Tang Da-yu, Jacques, and Kathy, they moved me so much, and maybe you can see it in my face. I hope nobody sees it anymore. And then another thing happened. I was already down with my emotions, and then I saw Dimitri, and we are all with you. I'm sorry for your loss, really. But now we try to be happy because we are alive, and we have a wonderful task to do. Sorry. This is, I'm honoring now, I have the honor to honor Dadi Pudumji from India. you know him all as a puppeteer, as a puppet theater and festival director. Dadi created a modern renaissance in the performing arts scene in India. As founding artistic director of India's first modern puppet repertory theater based in New Delhi, that was in 1980. And Dadi that time brought together Rajasthani Kathputli puppeteers and Bopa story singers, Nepali puppeteers, and university-trained actors. He really established puppetry as a dynamic theatrical art for both children and adults with his new and original works in 1986. Then he founded the Ishara Puppet Theatre Trust with productions that combined dance movement, puppetry, object theatre, projections, and music. He trained young people, and he did so many things like AIDS awareness and substance abuse and other socially relevant issues. His outstanding puppet and mask exhibitions and theater work have been acknowledged with numerous awards. Dadi's contributions to UNIMA are equally outstanding, serving as president of UNIMA India, as the president of UNIMA's Asia Pacific Commission, then vice president, and then president of UNIMA International, and now since 2021, our UNIMA president of honor. Bravo, Dadi.
Thank you. Just last evening, I was trying to recollect when I came into UNIMA. We were performing in 1984 at a festival in Montreal, and the EC was happening there. And I was asked to come in. Mayor Contractor wasn't there at that meeting, and Margareta called me in to say a few things of what's happening in UNIMA, India. That's where it started. And then I think it was in 92 in Ljubljana when I came into the EC, went out, came in. Thank you very much. It's been 41 years, a bit too long now. All the hair is gone.
And I also asked you to come on stage, dear Karen Smith. Karen Smith has worked as you can see, Karen has worked as an actor, drama teacher, theater researcher, and editor. She was puppeteer, puppet builder, and craft activist in Australia, in India, in Indonesia, and the US. In India, she worked with Dadi Pudumji and Ranjana Pandey. And after a study in Indonesia, Karen created exhibits on wayang in India and the US, as well as contributing to UNESCO's photo documentary on wayang. She is a member of UNIMA India since 1986, honorary member of UNIMA Australia, and active member of UNIMA USA, serving as president twice and receiving a special citation for lifetime achievement in 2022. Internationally, Karen has served UNIMA as an independent counselor, as international counselor, and member of the Research and North America Commissions, as well as president of the Publication and Communication Commission and the Publication and Contemporary Writing Commission. Since 2010, she has been editor-in-chief of the World Encyclopedia of Puppetry Arts, updating, translating, expanding its global representation, and getting the trilingual second edition online. Serving on the executive committee since 2012, Karen has been vice president, and she's now, for only a few days longer, president of UNIMA International. Bravo, Karen.
Thank you, Annetta. Oh, thank you. As you know, the WEPO was the work of hundreds of people, and all of the editing was with colleagues, and when it came online, people working with me on the certainly the Spanish, which all Idoia had supervised and the university in the País Basque. created the Spanish version. Kathy Foley was instrumental in getting me through those 7 years, as was Penny Francis, and many others. I mean, there's too many people to mention. And I just want to say about the WEPA, that's one of the UNIMA projects. I mean, it's an ongoing, we've got it online, so you can correct, you can add, you know, you can, and as technology improves, whether, you know, some little videos, I'm not technologically good, but you know, the WEPA will grow and it will become even more wonderful to be truly representative of puppetry all around the world. And as there are emerging puppeteers and researchers and scenographers and, you know, the rest in the field of puppetry and theatre, they will be there in the WEPA as years go by, including all of the Heritage Awardees over the 2015 and this lot, and then all of the members of honour since the award was given. I just have to thank, well, UNIMA #1 for accepting me, and it was this man here. In 1986, I lived in India, 1982 to 1987. I'd been a research assistant doing my master's degree in 1979 and 1980 on Indian drama. And that's when I saw, I was seeing as much theatre as possible, but I saw a puppet play in the Sri Ram Centre, and it was Ekta Juta, which is one day in the life of a shoe. And it was a wonderful story about a village boy who wants to become a Bollywood actor. And they're all shoes, you know, all the characters are shoes. And if you've lived or visited India, there's so many different kinds of shoes that represent different regions, different cultures. And, you know, so they're incredibly expressive characters. I mean, and what he did, you know, an old boot, an army boot, you know, smoking a cigarette or... Anyway, he got me because I went to live there in 82 and I thought, what am I going to do? And he was the artistic director of the Sri Ram Centre Puppet Repertory, then called Sutra Puppet Theatre, and he accepted me in. I was a full-time, non-paid member of his company. And, you know, that was like an introduction. This was 82, and then 86, UNIMA India was created, and I was there to also join. So, you know, that is how I could live in India those first 5 years, and then I went back, I adopted a daughter, and, you know, my son looks more like me, but he thinks he's Indian. He calls himself a Caucasian Asian. But it was Dadi and then my other dear friend, Ranjana Pandey, who you have seen. And I think they've transformed my life. And then everybody else that I've met through UNIMA. You know, I can't imagine a more amazing group of people, and it's a big group, in the world. And whether it's something to do with puppetry, certainly theatre, storytelling, getting out in the streets, you know, all these creative people using hands, you know, using the brain and imagination. It's just something really, really incredible. And UNIMA, 96 years, and it will continue and continue as long as we keep the faith and keep loving each other and bringing out the best in each other. So I think I've said it enough. Oh, now he's going to tell tales out of...
That was long. We used to make her cry in the workshops, 1980. But I'd like to take this opportunity because any Congress, I know we've just had 2 EC meetings in India, and the amount of work, the back-end work that goes, the people who you don't normally see, they're all around in offices. We harass them for months on emails. This is not working, that is not working, I'm not handling the tickets properly, how do I go to the site at any hours of the day? they reply. And that team, I don't know everybody's name, I just know two names, Heidlern and Didi here, but she's got this whole group of people, a fantastic team, all your translators, everybody who makes this happen, who makes this roll. Of course, we get frustrated, we get upset because some things don't work, technology, but believe me, it's quite an effort. About WEPA, one, as she said, but it started long ago. Yurkowski, Margareta, Miguel Reche, these were people who had started the whole thing. And I remember the first brochures who came out, and then it carried on, and suddenly it came out in French in the hard copy, you know, the many still lying in Charleville in some cupboard. And then came Karen, who edited, and then it came online, and now it carries on growing. I'd like, Karen, with your permission, just one thing. Can we have a moment of silence for 1 minute for all our friends and so many puppeteers who have passed on? We normally do it in every Congress, so please, a moment of silence in remembrance of so many of the people who made us here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dadi. As you know, there's always much more that can be said that you know, we forget to say, or I mean, for instance, just getting back to my little spiel, I especially want to thank UNIMA USA because when I left India in 2006, UNIMA USA took me in, and not only that, they accepted me with my funny accent, and they, within a year, I was president of UNIMA USA, so that was very extraordinary. And it was UNIMA USA that put in my candidature as a member of honor because of the WEPA. And as Dadi said, and as I had intimated at the beginning of my speech, it was hundreds of people who made the WEPA. And our first editor was Henryk Tchaikovsky, and then we had Thierry Fulk, who brought out in 2009, he was the editor, and the French hard edition, print edition came out. So, you know, that is a work of real dedication from hundreds of people. And then all of the people that they interviewed, or who are the subjects of the articles, whether country article or biographies of our people who've really done outstanding things, or you know, puppetry in our countries. I just like, now we've got 8 more people from 2021. They will have their awards, and there are friends who I've asked to take the awards for the 2025 and 2021, and stay there, don't come up. I will give you, just put your hands up, and I will give those awards. But there's Nosrat Karimi from Iran, and he is one of our members, one of our important, he's considered like the father of puppetry. He established a school in Tehran for puppetry, and he is also is deceased. Then now we have Maria Victoria Morales de Arameo from Peru. She also is deceased. Ezequiel Jesus Arangu Fernandez from Venezuela. also deceased. And a dear friend, Peter Wilson, also known as Lyndon Peter Wilson, to distinguish him from Peter W. Other Wilson, from Australia. And he died. And Damiet van Dalsem, who many of us know. And I just want to say her daughter recently died. And she was a very wonderful puppeteer. She was with Tamiko when we had a women's commission. She was the chair, I suppose. She wasn't on the executive committee, but she and Tamiko were did wonderful things and created awards and scholarships for women. And the next is Harry Gustafsson from Estonia. Guadalupe Temestini from Spain was born in Argentina. She's very important in the establishment of UNAMA Argentina, and also I forget which region of Spain that she created an UNAMA section, and so almost like a mother of UNAMA España. And then the last, Gabriel Castilla. Oh, anyway, they were the other 8 people, and please, all the friends of the members of honor 2025 and 2021 who aren't here, just put up your hand and I'll give you the certificate, and there's a little letter in it. And I really appreciate the fact that you are taking these awards back to your country in order to give to the recipient. There he is. And just quickly, this is a message I was asked to read. Dear friends and colleagues, it is a great honor to welcome you to the 2025 UNAMA World Congress here in Chuncheon. This vibrant city, rich in culture and creativity, is now part of UNAMA's history. We celebrate not only puppetry, but the global friendship it represents. Thank you to Chuncheon and to all who made this gathering possible. Let us dream together, create together, and inspire the world together. Welcome to Chuncheon. Welcome to the world of puppetry. And that is from, I think, the mayor, who wants those words to be shared with you. So that ends our Golden Globes award ceremony. And for all the Heritage Awardees and all the members of honor and our President of Honor, thank you. So just put your hands up. These are the people I need to give. Yeah, come over here. Katarzyna Dolenska, Benina, Isabella Boschado, for Denise. Oh, okay. Katarzyna Dolenska for Nina Malikova. Isabella Brochado for Denise. Then Anurupa Roy for Ranjana. Oh, give this to, let me give this to Dimitri. Okay, Denise. Okay. Ranjana. Okay, you will do Zara and Nosrat Karimi. And Peter Wilson. Funny for Kath. Susie Lopez for Chiro. Jakub Hora for Stanislav. Katarina KK for Agatha. No, Stanislav. Yeah. Okay, do you want to get people together? Yeah, I wasn't given the announcement. Majut, where is So no. Agatha. Chiro. Zero. I should have asked you. Jakob, you got? Helena Nielsen for Majut. Thanks for doing this. Eva for Marek. And Carl. Oh, Emmanuel. Okay, the bus leaves at 6:50, just as a reminder. Okay, Omar, you are doing for Elizabeth. And who? And yes. Yes. I should have had it in order of this. Yes, and also...
I think they want a photo, Karen.
Okay, Omar, you're back again for Maria Victoria. Susie for Ezekiel. Could you give this to Susie? Yes, Carles, you're doing Guadalupe? Who?
That's why I was asking.
This is Guadalupe. Okay, so you're all free to mingle, to take photos, to do whatever you want, but 6:50 p.m. it goes. So probably go now.
We will now be moving outside so we can go towards the opening ceremony. People who are have a bit of a hard time walking can take the bus. People who are more vigorous can take a walk with us together. It's only like a 10-15 minute walk until the opening ceremony place. So please, let's go all outside and separate into groups. Thank you. Also, it seems to be a bit chilly in the evening, so